What if I told you there's a way to get free leads from Google every single day without paying for ads? Most of you already have it, but it might be set up wrong. Your Google business profile is probably a leaky bucket, causing you to lose business to your competitors who just are a little bit more polished online. In this video, I'm going to show you the 3 biggest mistakes and how to fix them. If you're new here, my name is Tyler Davis. I own Lead Liftoff. We help home service businesses scale with online advertising and SEO best practices. If you've been here before, welcome back and let's get right into it. Now, the first issue that I see all the time is incomplete or inconsistent information on your account. Now, for incomplete information, simply just fill everything in that Google allows you to fill in. I'm talking obviously your hours, phone number, website, all the standard stuff. Make sure you do it all though. There's pictures, there's a bunch of little things that you can fill out like products and services and all those categories. Everything you possibly can fill out, just do it. Make sure that's set up properly. Can't tell you how many times I've done this where I've looked at somebody's account and they don't have their services listed for some reason, or they don't have any pictures they've uploaded themselves. They're all just review pictures. Upload everything you possibly can yourself. It takes you maybe an hour to do all this. Now, the second part of this, which I see actually more, is inconsistent info. And what I mean by this is you need to make sure that the information, all of this stuff here, is the same on your Google business profile as it is on all of your other internet profiles. So your phone number, your address, your business name, your website, all that stuff needs to be the same everywhere. And I'm talking about on your website, it should obviously be the same. On your Yelp page, it should be the same. On any sort of chamber of commerce, business index that you might be in, it needs to be there as well. Any other sort of platform that your business is online, maybe Facebook, social media, needs to be the same all across. Now, why do we need to do this? Well, obviously the incomplete profile is, unprofessional and it's not going to get any clicks. You're not attracting somebody to click your account versus somebody else's. Now, what you might not realize though is the inconsistent profile where your address doesn't match what's on your website or the phone number doesn't match what's on Yelp or something like that. This makes Google not show you because you have less internet authority. All Google knows about you is your name, your address, your phone number. Like that's their identifying metrics. And if they don't see that other places on the internet when they crawl and do all the internet scraping that they do, that lowers your business authority. So if that's the same everywhere across the internet, it'll make a huge difference here. It's not so much about will somebody click your profile. It's going to be, will they even see your profile in the first place? Will Google choose you to show up in that map pack? That's what inconsistent prevents from happening. Now, the second way you could be losing business on your business profile is by not having any recent activity. Google highly values account activity because it shows them that you're, an active operating business. And when I mean activity, I mean it in really 2 different ways. First way being reviews, which is kind of obvious, right? You want reviews on the profile, but the real indicator to Google that's really strong with reviews is recent reviews and consistent. It's not enough to have 200 reviews that you've got over the span of 15 years. You need to be getting reviews recently, like weekly, and they need to be consistently added. And you also need to be responding to these reviews with a message. Now you can get to some details about how to write that message using keywords and talking about the service and highlighting things that show up in your FAQs. That's great. That helps you rank when people are looking for you. But what Google cares about specifically in this point is just being active. That's what they want. They want to see activity on the account. Second way you can show activity is through posting. Now, public opinion on posting goes up and down, but what cannot be denied is that posting shows activity on the account, and Google likes to show activity. They like to show people businesses that are the most likely to solve their problem. And in Google's eyes, a business who doesn't update their Google business profile ever, nothing's happening on the account, well, they're probably not servicing customers. Maybe they're closed. Maybe they changed locations. Maybe whatever it might be, they're not servicing customers in Google's eyes. And Google's whole goal is to help the people who go on their website get what they're looking for so they go back to their website again and they keep going to Google to look things up. That's what Google wants. So for posting, what should you do? I would just say post once a week. You can batch these out as well, but I think posting once a week would do enough. And reviews, make sure you get as many reviews as possible and respond to every single one. Make sure you get them consistently. It's a huge impact. So now we have a complete profile that's consistent everywhere. We're getting recent activity on it weekly. Every single week, we're getting activity on this account. Next thing that you should do is also have a photo strategy. Photos on your account are incredibly powerful. People do not like to read. It's just true, especially on the internet, and you probably experience it too. Consumer behavior is changing. People like to consume pictures and videos, not read. So what does that mean? That means on your Google business profile, you need to have photos that convey information to people. And photos do a great job of that. You can get way more information from a photo way faster than you could if you had to read it out in a bullet list or a paragraph style. And what I see a lot of times is businesses will just upload their company logo or a couple pictures of work done that was done 5 years ago and they just happen to have laying around when they set up the account. First of all, nobody cares about your company logo, so don't bother putting that on there unless you have a strong brand in your area and you're kind of growing it that way. But if that's all you're doing, irrelevant. But anyways, there's a couple photos that you should be posting. And the reason I'm choosing these types of photos is because they do one thing really well, and that's build trust. That's what your potential customers want. They're looking at your profile because they want to know, can I trust this person? And if they don't think that they can trust you, they're not going to reach out in the first place. So how do we build trust? Number one, before and after photos. This is huge. This shows that, hey, I took this bad situation, did the job, and made it a good situation. The customers can visualize themselves in that. Great for photos on the Google business profile. Second, people might be probably more important than before and afters. It's really hard to trust a business with no face, and it's really easy to trust a person with a smiling face. Post photos of you, post photos of your team in branded gear, smiling. It can even just be a selfie at the customer's house. Post those photos of people, builds a ton of trust. And a great thing too that you can kind of combine these two together is by posting clients. Post your happy customers in their house. If you do a bathroom remodel, post a selfie with you and your client in the new bathroom that you just remodeled, smiling at the camera. Think about the amount of trust that's building. That says not only, look what we did for this customer that we had, look how happy that customer is, and here's me doing it. Swap out that customer with you, Mr. Potential Customer. This could be you. This could be the life you're living. You could be with me, Tyler, in this brand new bathroom, and look how happy we both are because we both had a great experience. Those are incredibly powerful. Another great type of photo for people is going to be, works in progress. So your team doing the work. I worked with a guy locally named Rob. He does epoxy garage floor remodels, and he does a great job of this on his Instagram, constantly posting team photos, work in progress videos of them doing the work. Now I know in your Google business profile, as of 2026, you can't post any videos, but photos of work in progress showing people doing the work, showing them looking professional and respecting the clients or customers' home, that's critical as well. And then finally, the third one, you do need branded material. I was kind of knocking on it earlier, but show off your wrapped truck. Don't just post the PNG of your logo though. Like show off your wrapped truck, show off people wearing your brand, show off a yard sign in a customer's yard. Maybe you do landscaping, put your A-frame or stick yard sign in that customer's yard, take a picture of that. All that stuff works great. One thing you got to worry about these photos though, is sometimes they do get banned if they have text in them. Had that happen before. So make sure it's not text heavy, I should say. And an added benefit of this too is that when you post photos, what is that on your profile? That's activity. So it builds into this flywheel of constantly improving your profile. You're posting reviews, you're posting photos, you're posting the actual post itself, the posting feature. You're building your ranking higher in Google's eyes, and that's how you're going to show up for free on the Google search results page. If this was helpful, which I hope it was, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and check out the link below where we'll help you set up all this and potentially run some ads for your home service business as well. Anything home service, digital marketing, we've got you. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.